everyone, my name is Emma Mulqueeny and I am the founder of the festival. I just want to explain how the week is going to work and how the weekend is going to work as well. So you're in your centres now and you are going to make a game, an app, build a website, an API, an algorithm, it doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. And you're going to build that through the week with your mentors, and James is going to explain to you some of the practicalities of that, so don't panic if you have... So don't panic if you haven't done this before or you have only just done a bit of scratch and you're not really sure how you're going to get through the week. James will explain everything. So the week is quite simple. But again, James will explain this further. But the weekend is what I want you to really wrap your heads around. So on Friday, all of you are going to come up to Birmingham and you're going to spend Friday night eating pizza, meeting each other, having a chat, probably continuing coding and preparing for your presentations on Saturday. We are going to have a design bar there called the Sandwich Bar. That will help you with logos, it will help you give a name for your project if you haven't got one during the week, so that's just a little bit of fun. And then you will all sleep over in age-separated areas, and then on Saturday you have heats presentations in the morning, so all of you that put your...
Editing is a beautiful thing.
It is. Whatever you've built during the week will be presented to panels of judges. On Saturday afternoon, the semi-finalists will be presenting to a further panel of judges who will be different. And then at the same time on the Saturday afternoon, we've got a makefair, I'll come back to that in a minute, and code sprints and all sorts of things happening for you if you're not through to the semi-final. And then Saturday evening there's music and films, and then on Sunday there is the finale. So we'll find out who are the best programmers, designers and civic tech people that are taking part in the whole of the Festival of Code. So I wish you luck, and I'm going to hand over to James, who is going to explain some of the other things that you will need to know about the week.
Hello everyone, my name's James and I am a 5-year YOSer. My first year as a mentor, and I'm also being a judge this year, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Because I'm number 1.
Right.
You're daughter 2 by order of...
but I'm daughter 1 by favourite.
Now that,
Hello YOSers, or more specifically new YOSers, because if you're not a new YOSer, then what are you doing? This video is been made to help you new YOSers settle in and explain to you how the week's going to work really, as well as provide to you some advice, because I know what it was like the first year I did YOS. I was sort of sat there going, now what? Sat with me, I have a new YOSer.
Yeah. Well, so I am a newbie to the whole festival, so...
Nope! You can only get better.
And so I'm new. I've been to a festival before, but I haven't participated into a centre.
Where to begin, really? Well, if you're a new YOSer, chances are you're not going to know anyone you sat with, or anyone at all, unless you went with a friend, in which case that's great, because there's 2 of you. So the first thing I'd really recommend is just get to know the people you sat around with, because chances are the people that you sat on the table with are the people you're working with for the next week. But yeah, so just start by getting to know each other, who they are, where they're from, what their interests are. You know, don't even need to start talking about the coding just yet. Just get to know them as people a bit. You know, it'll help you instantly feel a bit more settled because you know who you're with, and then sort of start getting on to, you know, what coding experience you have. Have you done any code before? Have you done anything like this before? You know, if you've got someone on your table that's a YOS alumni, you're doing great, because they can help you feel settled in, they can tell you what the experience is like. If you're all a bunch of newbies though, again, you're sort of all entering the foray in together, so you've already got common ground with each other. So just get to know each other, know what your skills and what your strengths are, and you know, just before you even start talking about your ideas and everything like that, just make sure you're all cool with one another, because you know, you've got 5 days to work on your idea, but if you can't work with each other as people, you're not going to get anything done. So that's the first piece of advice. My next piece of advice really is to not worry too much about how much experience you've currently got with code. Over the next few videos we've got tips and advice for if you're a new coder, an intermediate coder or an advanced coder. But if you're a new YOSer, it doesn't matter if you are god of all code or if you're a complete code noob. the people sat around your table probably have mixed experiences, and as you get to know each other, you can sort of play to each other's strengths and weaknesses. You've got plenty of people there that can help you. You've got your centre leads there, you've got your mentors there, as well as also all the hashtags and that can help you out. So you've got plenty of people that will be willing to help you and get you settled in. So don't really worry about what experience you have. When I first started with YOS, I wasn't a fantastic person with code, but I feel like with each year I've progressed so much. So you'll be fine there. But finally, the biggest piece of advice, please on to the Festival of Code in the weekend. The weekend is it goes from 0 to 100 very quickly over the weekend. It's where everyone comes together from across the country. You'll meet so many people of awesome things. Are you waving your hands about like, yes, come please.
No, that was...
It doesn't want to stop,
Really
does it?
doesn't
It's
want
like,
to stop.
I want
You know what I mean? So...
And my third and final piece of advice is really come to the Festival of Code at the end of the week. It's 3 days of fun. Just fun, and some more fun on the side with a side helping it fun.
And pizza.
And pizza. Oh God, so many pizza. Lucky not to become a pizza as a result of eating so much pizza. It's an amazing weekend. You'll meet so many cool and interesting people from across the country with like-minded ideas. I've made plenty of friends from the festival who are all over the place just from that weekend. If anything, just treat it as a competition second, really, because there you just get to see so many cool projects. There's cool things to do while you're there. In fact, there's more things this year that you can do. You've got the Maker Fair, you've got Coachella, you've got all these different things happening on at the same time, and it's just a weekend of great fun. With the competition, if you don't get through, don't go early, just stick around. The extra things being put on have been made specific. If anything, they'll be running whilst the extra events are happening, just to keep you engaged, keep you doing new things. And at the semi-finals and finals, you can also learn from the other designers and coders and see what they've done, and just feel inspired with things that you could do in following years. So, yeah, Amy, you've been to a Festival of Code before.
Yeah. So I wasn't actually a part of a community of coders. Yeah, it was actually really good fun, but we didn't actually win. But I just love the way we participated in a lot of things, and it's just, to be honest, the first time it kind of boosted up my shyness of performing in front of everyone. I just loved it. So yeah, it was very enjoyable, especially